Hello everyone, and welcome to us checking out Starbirds, a kurzgesagt video game that also features the writing from the very same developer who brought us Vampire Therapist. I'm going into this completely blind. All I know is that supposedly this is a Factorio-like game where there's a bit of automation, a bit of mining, a bit of Factorio-esque sort of mechanics. Other than that, all I know is that we're looking at probably a playtime of about 3 to 4 hours. We're probably only going to check it out for 2 to 3 because it is an early access and I don't want to exhaust everything that is there. But let's just switch over and see what happens. Alright, so one thing I will say is that I did do audio balancing a little bit on my end, but if it does turn out that it is too loud, please do let me know and I will adjust on the fly. But as you can already tell, there's already the cute kurzgesagt layout here where, you know, the colorful bird is already present in this little environment here on the main menu. And my understanding is that you are literally just playing as these birds as they're going around playing, or not playing, as they're going around mining these asteroids. But let me restart the level so we can see the cutscene, and we'll just sort of see what happens.
There's no place like home. And for our beaky friends, it's the yellow dwarf star Sublina, which has illuminated this system with its warm and peaceful light for billions of years. Perfect conditions for life to evolve into a spacefaring civilization. Now, these birds stand on the edge of a new frontier, launching a daring mission. A remote asteroid field where infinite riches and the unknown await in equal measure.
Oh god, alien egg opening? Really? I mean, I suppose that's one way to do your cryogenics for birds. Oh no, it's not voiced. Get out of my chair. Hi, Captain. I guess I'm reading off because we don't have voices for the birds.
Gather round, flock. Hear me now, for our great mission begins soon.
This should be some good squawking. Oh my god. Really? Alright, we're going all in with the bird puns. We're going all in.
Where are my notes? Today we embark on a journey for the good of all bird kind. We have risen from mere ground peckers who warm themselves with idle wings to proud tree dwellers, the horizon always in sight. But today we venture beyond that. Our goal is the endless plains of space. Our aim is its treasures, iron and silicon.
Alright, so iron and silicon is what we're mining. That's a mighty fine speech in all cap, but what's our actual mission here and now?
Oh, right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. At ease, everyone. Let's get to work. Good hustle.
Guess I'm being a voice actor today. Sector 1 hatched. Alright.
We're here, flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. How does this work again?
Not the red button! Maybe his cryo egg got cooked out on the way out here?
I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model.
Alright, listen, Captain. You're literally a bird vessel in space. You're the captain of the vessel. How are you not familiar with the... I'm not gonna ask questions. Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap, and you won't put a claw wrong. Probably.
Listen up, Flock. According to my notes, we should start with this quest.
Okay, we got a quest. Alright, looks like we're gonna get iron, we're gonna get credits. Alright. The captain requests iron. Click on an asteroid to see if it has iron and double click to enter it. Yes, it looks like this has iron, so we'll double click. Take a closer look. Zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. Okay. Holding the right button, moving. Okay. To land, click on a glowing big crater. Okay. How about this one? First, find an iron deposit, then drag an extractor from your building inventory onto it. Okay. This costs credits. Okay. Oh, I built it on an aluminum. Oops. So this is iron. Okay. Click and drag your left mouse button to draw a pipe from the extractor to the launch pad. Okay. So it looks like this is very much a free-form sort of thing where it's not like Factorio or Satisfactory where you have to do all the conveyors yourself. It looks like they figure out the conveyors for you. Very nice. Already like it.
Well done, Flock. We finally earned these credits.
Collect your quest reward by clicking the golden button on the left. Okay. A single launch pad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launch pad for better efficiency. Okay. Well, let me see. Let's throw that down maybe like right here.
We're doing great already. Now let's ramp up our production. We need to stockpile some iron and aluminum.
Alright, so we got a new quest. For this quest, we need to extract aluminum. Yep, already on it. We'll just get a second extractor going. Not bad. With all these materials, we can improve our station to earn more credits. Let's pick our first module. Okay. So, okay, they're going to automatically build the living quarters. Alright. Is this iron? Yeah, this is iron. And we have 3 extractors, so let's put 1 onto this one.
Alright, that'll make our station extra cozy. Now let's get back to business. There are still some resources missing from my list.
Alright. What do they want now? They want copper and water. Okay. Yep, it looks like we need copper and water, which aren't going to be on this rock, so we got to go back out and check out this other. Okay, so we're spending tech points, which is that green. Let's discover it. And of course, because it's the tutorial, we have copper and water. Let's see, where are we going to bet the water's going to be? I'm going to bet it's probably like right here. So let's land right there. Oh, guessed wrong. Oh no, we've got a patch right there. Excellent. All right, well, we know what to do. We want water. Ah, pin feathers. We're out of credits. That's not a problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need. You just need to collect them. Okay. Ensign Yoke. Oh my god, Ensign Yoke. Really? Reporting for the duty, sir. Captain, sir. Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. Or,
this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use the utmost caution. I understood.
Yes, sir. Captain, sir.
I like your spirit, Ensign Yoke. However, you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain will do nicely.
Drag a path from the rover and gather up those shiny nuggets. Okay. And, alright. We've got credits. Oh, we got another credit here. Alright. Oh, they infinitely spawn, so you never soft lock. Okay. I like that. Definitely enjoy games that prevent soft locking. I wonder if it just leaves him there after a while. Alright, so I think we're going to have to put another one there. Yeah, because we definitely need extractors now.
Alright, almost done. The last thing we need to do is fill up our oxygen tanks so we're ready to travel onwards.
To produce oxygen, we need a refiner. Click on the building inventory and start research. This will cost tech points. Alright. We need water for that. Okay. Let's get another water going because we need more water. And I think we just wait for water. And in the meantime, I guess we'll just use the buggy to get nuggets, as it were. This is already very chill. I'm loving it. Excellent news. I've completed the research required to build a refiner for you. Click to claim it. Okay. Drag it from the building inventory onto the asteroid. Oh, we just slapped this thing down, huh? Alright, well, let's build it like right here. Price an extractor and connect it to the refiner. Okay. Okay. Refiner cruise the oxygen. Okay, so refiner with the launch pad. Okay, yeah, easy enough to do. And how much do we need? We need 4. Okay, well, I think we can do that over here as well. Just throw down another extractor. Connect, connect.
Good job, everyone. Or good job, everyone. We stocked up on supplies. Now nothing stands in the way of discovering, well, everything and then some.
Alright. Cool.
Excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stocked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination.
And I would like to say that already I can tell this is very polished, all things considered. Like, this is definitely way better than most games that come out in early access. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculation by 20.2853%. That's if my math is correct, and I do believe it is. Pfft, space exploration is about math. You gotta expect the unexpected. Trust your gut. Thank you, Rust. Tell me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Kestrel's laws of planetary motion? Oh no. Or perhaps I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that prevent us from being smashed apart by asteroids? Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Rust was, joking. Sure, whatever.
Let's put all that work to work then. Flock to the stars.
Well. Oh, joy, we actually are timed, which I have a feeling, yep, we have to... Oh boy. So we're going to have to do this very quickly if we want 3 stars. Alright, I can already see the potential in this, where in order to... Let's see, asteroids claimed, buildings placed. Alright, what rewards do we get? Rover nuggets, extractor upgrades... Launchpad upgrades. Let's upgrade our extractor. Oh, hold on. Okay, so they're not all the same. Let's upgrade our extractor because I feel like that's going to be the main time constraint. And we'll just go on to the next sector. I don't want to spend too much time on the beginning one, but let's just go on to the next sector. Sector 2, a strange discovery. Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly. Something with extreme mass and depth. Is this a black hole? Are we dropping a black hole? Because if we are, I'm all for it.
That sounds just like the kind of resources we're looking for. Where is it?
We'll have to get closer to investigate. But Captain, there's the matter of the debris field. I recommend we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring.
What are you squawking about, Captain? This here's the great unknown that we came here for. Don't let Stella scare you. I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella, set a course for that group of asteroids. Scared? I'm not afraid of rocks.
Another blood debt repaid.
Oh, Lacrazi, thank you for the 6 months in advance. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, so today's going to be this game, and then tomorrow's either going to be Voices of the Void or it will be Bad End Theater. So it's just kind of a toss-up right now, which we'll do tomorrow. But my guess, it's probably going to be Bad End Theater first. Alright, so we got this purple goop, which I'm sure is what we're here to get. So let's throw right down there.
This rock has to be the culprit. What is that? Great gizzards! I've never seen anything like this before.
I'd like to take it to our station for examination, but it seems to have fused with the asteroid.
They need a problem? All you need is an excavation hub, and luckily I know how to build one.
Okay, so I'm missing tech points. So extend your space station with modules. Okay. So they want water. Alright, and yeah, we have picked literally the farthest thing from any water. Okay, alright. So how much water are we going to need? 6? Ew. Alright. Oh god, and it transfers so slow. So slow. We might just have to build this somewhere else. No, I guess we got an extractor here. And then an extractor on this, because we're going to need this as well. Come on, water, you can get there. I believe in you. There we go. Because it's based on how many ships we send off. There we go. We now have tech points to research the... Oh, supply quest. What do we got? So we actually need... We can't research it yet, so we need just a bunch of water. Okay, I don't think it matters which one we accept. Though I wonder... Modules need taking care of sometimes, much like plants. Completing supply quests is a reliable method of earning credits and tech points by delivering more of the same resources. Okay. Well, let's speed this up, and, oh, wait, we can get an excavation hub. Yes.
There are loads of quests now. How do I let my flock know which is the most important?
The uppermost quest will get resources first, rearrange them by dragging and dropping. Okay. So, that's water, so that's just going to fill up. And then, you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw down another launch pad here. That there, that there. And, ooh, 94 credits. You know what? I think we need tech points. Let's get tech points. Alright, so we now can make an excavation hub. I'm going to push right on top of the strange object. Okay. Come on, Ruth. What's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get to that strange object. Hey, this ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't going to cut it for high-tech work. Unless you want to peck that thing out with your beak like we used to mine in the old days? Ah, lore. They used to mine with their beaks. No, that doesn't sound like much fun. That's what I thought. Now let's get going. I'm gonna need these resources to get started. Okay, so we're gonna need oxygen. Alright, well, we've learned that we are going to... And now we need to deploy a rover. Okay, so we put an extractor down. Okay, that's that. And then the gold we're going to need. Let's see. Where might we find... Let's get credits on this one. Oh, there we go. And we need 11 more. Not a whole lot on... Oh, there's one. There we go. Now we have enough. And we slap that down, connect it to that, and we should be good to go. Alright, well, we just got a bunch of credits, and we're going to continue getting a bunch of credits. as we wait for the gold to flow in. Let's see, and there is a way to speed this up, so we fast forward a bit. Alright, so we got this. Looking good so far. The next step is to tickle the object with a little radiation. I don't think that's how radiation works. And yeah, we're going to need some uranium. Only problem is there ain't no uranium on the sock. We need to get it from some other asteroid. Okay. Which means we go back out to a map. And here we go, uranium. This one's humming with uranium. Let's get our uranium production going. Alright. Oh boy, where are we thinking it's going to be? You know what? I'm going to gamble on this one. Oh, no, I gambled poorly. Oh, well. Alright, well, I can already tell that we're going to need uranium. Just slap that down. And just continually building credits on the passive. Is this just uranium? Yeah, it's just uranium. Alright, well, let's make this 4 extractor. Alright, our rockets are delivering the uranium to our station. Now we just need to change their destination to the other asteroid. Okay. To transport needed between asteroids, you need a landing pad, researcher from the building inventory. Yes. And that needs water. Okay, well, we're just going to fill that up then, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we have 3 uranium extractors, which should make it easier. And then we need to go back to this planet, or this asteroid. And we're going to have to put a landing pad, like, right there. Now, I am wondering if the resources are randomized, or if it is just something where you have to just sort of trial and error figure out the best place if you're going for 3 stars. I've researched a landing pad to receive the uranium. Let's place it on a big crater on the excavation asteroid. Okay, put it there. Now let's check the map and find the asteroid delivering uranium. Click on the uranium icon and drag it to... Okay, so if I do that...
Fantastic work, Flock. The uranium is being delivered to the excavation asteroid. Let's return to it now.
Okay. And then we want to deliver uranium to that. Alright, so this is pretty cozy so far. Loving it. Again, I'm not having to manage too many supply lines like Factorio or Satisfactory, so that's always a plus. Alright, so now we have... We're almost there. We're pretty sure this is the last thing we need to break the strange object loose. What do we need? Quartz.
Wait, what is this quartz resource? Never heard of it.
Your cursor above looks quartz. Open the wiki. Okay. Here, we need to produce quartz ourselves, and we'll need a chemical lab for that. Oh, joy. Alright. Click on the chemical lab and research it. And for that, we're going to need silicon. Which is right here. Let's see. Let's do... What are you? Oxygen? Let's do you. And again, we're just going to gamble here. I'm guessing mid in the middle. Aha, picked exactly. Alright. So we're going to need this stuff. And that's water. And that's silicon, okay? And then I figure while we're extracting water, let's get us some more credits. And we need to extract this a little bit more quickly. So let's throw down another extractor here. And another extractor here on the water, because water will go even quicker. We'll just fast forward a bit. Alright, so we got that. We got the chemical lab. I've researched the chemical lab. Dreams do come true. I've always wanted my own chemical lab. Have you, Stella?
Good job, Stella. So according to the lookout, we should combine water and silicon in the chemical lab.
Oh. Well, hold on. Let me just blow that up. And then chemical lab. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. And now we're making quartz.
Excellent work, Flock. We're now refining a steady stream of quartz. Do you need anything further, Science Officer?
Maybe a tissue? My chemical lab, it's so beautiful. I wish we brought a poet on this mission. A poet? What?
Come now, Stella. Now is the time for crystal clear findings and a rock-solid science.
Oh, Captain, that's very poetic. Now let's deliver this quartz to the excavation site so Ruth can separate the strange object. Alright. Sure, why not? Alright, so let's go back to this. And we're going to need another landing thing. Oh boy. Alright, so where's my... I wonder, can I do multiple landing pads at once? Let's find out together. Oh, no. So I actually cannot. I need multiple landing pads. Okay. So, nope. We want landing pad. Constraints. Oh, we need to put it on a big thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to redo that pipe. Okay, there we go. And then we come out here and redirect to there. And now we should be getting silicon coming in. I really built this in a very bad place, unfortunately. Let's fast forward here. Okay, and that's Sector 2.
I've never seen birds gather resources so fast. It seems that mystery is an excellent motivator. Let's take a look at this strange object.
Hold on to your birdie butts. Just gotta lift this thing carefully, and I can, what?
Whoa, Captain, you're not gonna believe it, but this is, it's flying.
Quick, hitch it to my rover. That'll stop it from floating away. But it's not floating away, it's just floating. Like magic, we must see what's inside this rock. It could be like a tiny alien spaceship or something. Excuse me, if we're going to open up this potentially dangerous object, we're doing it in a controlled lab environment.
You heard, Stella. To the lab. Command team only. Oh, and Ensign Yoke, you come too. I don't want you to miss this.
Ooh, cutscene.
This is fascinating. Looks like a rock.
Oh my. Oh my. Let me guess, this is the rock that's gonna let us have warp travel. Something not native to our system. It came from all the way over here. That is a very long way away. How quickly did they want me to do this in? 8 different types of resources, and they wanted us... Okay, so there actually wasn't a time constraint on this one. 8 different types of resources between asteroids. Huh. Okay, and they wanted 32 stars. Okay. Huh. You know what? I wanna try and get some stars here. Hold on. Question is, how do we do this in a way that... Let's see. Oh, it's actually not going to count because we already beat it, quote unquote. Okay, well. In that case, we'll just have to replay 2 in a little bit, but let's go to Sector 3. Sector 3, reach for the stars. What a strange little rock. How about we call it a strangelet? Okay, it's not what I would have called it, Yoke, but whatever. This is giving me very wave motion engine vibes, the way this is designed. Maybe that's intentional.
Excellent notion, Yoke. So, Stella, do I understand correctly that this strangelet originated from a different star system?
Yes, I have never seen isotope ratios like this before. This material must come from a place with vastly different conditions than Sablina.
Incredible! Something truly out of this world. Let's go there. Where do I sign up?
Traveling to another star system? Do you even know what you're chirping about? It's unprecedented.
Haven't we been working on a starship for some time, Ruth?
Aye, Cap. The laser sail prototype is just about done. Just a few more resources from this sector and we can finish up and give her a test run. Prototype? Test run? Oh, stars above. But I do want to find more about these readings. Alright, so we're using solar sails apparently. Alright, what do we need? We need laser and mirrors. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we need. So for lasers, we need uranium and glass. Oh boy. And how do we get glass? Glass is quartz and a refiner. In order to do that, we need silicon and... Okay, we're getting complicated real quick. So we have quartz and silicon refined into glass, which then refines into laser. Okay. And uranium is just uranium. Okay. So we have water. But where are we going? Because so silicon, the water we have. But silicon is not anywhere that I'm seeing. Sulfur, iron, aluminum. Yeah, okay, so we're actually not getting... We're not getting silicon anywhere. Well, let's enter in this asteroid at least. Huh. Alright, well... Gonna put us down right here. Module quest. Greenhouse. Oh, is this how we're gonna get silicon? You know what? If I had to be a betting person, and I usually am. Alright, so let's put a extractor here, get us some water. And fast forward a bit. Okay. So we're going to need more research points. And this is just on the side. Magnesium, iron, oxygen. Alright, well I have a feeling we're going to need oxygen for something. So let's just get an extractor going for oxygen. And then refiner. Okay, so now we have oxygen going. But we're still in a point where we don't really have any silicon, unless the greenhouse is what gives us to it. Uh-oh. We might have found a bug. Did we soft lock? I think we soft locked. Uh-oh. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, early access, everybody. Early access. All right, let me reboot it. But hey, you know, for early access, this definitely is very smooth, except for that one instance. I know, how dare they soft lock? How dare us? All right, hopefully it's saved. It did. Excellent. All right, so what do we have here? We have magnesium. Alright, well, let's get some magnesium going then. Let's see. Plop us down right here. And we now have magnesium extracting. Excellent. Again, I'm not sure what magnesium gets us, but we'll find out together. Let's see. Aluminum. How do we get aluminum? Okay, we need to get an extractor. Honestly, for early access, yeah, I mean, it's running well compared to many early access games I've played before. Like, this is extremely polished for an early access game. Alright, well, what we need is we need silicon and we need... Ooh, there's silicon. Out of reach. Okay, so we actually have to, like, build our way to it. Well, we might as well get some iron going. And then that's silicon, yes? No, that's aluminum. And that's uranium. Well, let's discover this one. Okay, we finally found the silicon that we needed. Alright, so we're going to slap this down here. Get an extractor for silicon. Yeah, let's get an extractor for silicon. Let's take this, and then we need resources. Okay, so this is now making quartz. And then we need to refine it again for glass. Okay. And then, let's see, aluminum, iron. Okay, so we need to actually go back out. And I need to get some iron going here. So let's slap that down, and we need... Oh, we're going to need a rover. What am I doing? We need a rover. Alright, slap down a rover, and we'll just put you there. There we go, the 100 we needed. Then we're going to need 50 more for an extractor. Let's see, drag you over here. The one thing that I do want to submit as feedback is the rover is... Like, I don't think there's a way to cancel the actual movement. So if I do this, I don't think there's any way to... Oh, no, there is. You just have to grab it in motion again. Okay. So that might be hard if you have it, like, going between a billion different points, but it is definitely something that they've at least addressed. Alright, so there's our iron. So we're just going to extract to then get iron. And we're just going to keep extracting water to get points here, because we desperately need the points. Alright, so what we need to do here is we need to enter, and we need to make a refinery. But I think we need to do this in... Oh, no, so this is waste. But, so, hold on, how do we get glass? Or quartz? Oh, I need water. Oh. Well... I guess we need to go get some water. Because I think this is, let me see, is this uranium? Yeah, that's uranium. Okay, so... Let's throw down an extractor here to get the uranium going. Okay, so now we have a full launch pad. Alright, so we got a full launch pad of that. We won't need to come back to this planet. And then we need water. So maybe we need to do... Let's see... And then once we have quartz, can I just immediately throw it in a refiner? Yes. So let's do the water here, because this is a bigger asteroid with lots of space. Maybe not as much space as I thought, but we'll have water right there. So we want a landing pad. And we'll put it right next to this water. And we'll resort. We want the U to come to there. Alright. And then we need water. And then we need a refiner. Okay, so now we are making... No, we should be making silicon. Oh, you know what? It's because I have... I know what it's trying to do here. So it is trying to... It's trying to make oxygen here, unfortunately. Alright, so we actually need to go back to that original planet and mess with logistics. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get rid of these. We need to throw down another launch pad, which we'll put there. Okay, so now we have a launch pad specifically for uranium. And then we're going to need another launch pad for silicon. So let's get that going. Oh, maybe not that one. There we go. Water. And that should go into reactor, so that should get us a bunch of points. Alright, so we want another launch pad. Maybe about right there. Alright, so we now have a launch pad for silicon, 2 things of silicon and 1 for uranium. Which should make logistics a little bit easier. Let me see. So no, 1 is still getting getting both? Hold on, can I zoom in? Alright, so you go to there. So it looks like I can't actually split it up like that. That it's very much... Oh no, it is. I'm just somehow collecting... Let me check my stuff here. Let me see. So this is... that's silicon coming to here. And that's uranium and uranium coming to there. Well, it is simplistic, and we all know that simplistic is fine. Alright, so there's maybe not as much granular control as I would like, but still possible. And let's see, are we finally making... No, we need to... Silicon complete. Okay, so... So how do we make it actually choose this quartz is the question. Landing pad. Let me see. Being sent to stealth station. Okay, so we need to... How do we change this? Hold on. I might be missing something here, because we want you to come down here. We want silicon to come in, and then we want water to come in. No, we do not want uranium. Okay, we are missing a crucial step here. There has to be a hotkey or something we can do in order to fix this uranium. So let's start from the beginning. Landing pad. And we want this to be... Okay, we want this to be... let's do you, because we're accepting you. Alright, so we want silicon only to come to here. And then refinery goes to there. Alright, so it's... Alright, let me check the hotkeys. Hold on, because I think I'm missing hotkeys here. Switch to map. Nope, nope, nope. Deploy rover. No. Okay, so... We are missing something. Either I am blind, or we are missing a very crucial step. Because this needs to be glass. Oh, you know what? Because this is a refiner. And it needs to be a chemical lab. That's what this is. Alright, we figured out the problem. You know, literally streamer cannot read. Alright, so we want a chemical lab. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then we want the refiner. Okay, and then we also want... Oh, we only get one output. Okay. So now we'll get our glass, which is good. And then we need to make a laser somehow. Hold up. What are you doing, kitty? Give me a second. Kitty's being kitty. What are you doing? Okay, kitty handled. Now my cat has been playing around with the Starburst wrappers that I've had recently, so it's a thing. Oh, what am I doing? This is not a launch pad. That's a launch pad. Yeah. Yep. Luna being Luna. Alright, so what do we need? We need uranium and glass. Oh. We're gonna need a lot of glass. Like a lot of glass. Okay. Well. I guess we just set up another chemical lab and we'll go from there. Oh, but then how am I going to route it to the landing pad? Oh, I guess we can just make another pad there. Shouldn't be an issue. But we need more money. So we get more money. Alright, so now we're extracting that. We have glass on the way. And my hope is that splitting these up will allow us to do different logistics, but we'll find out together. Because it also looks like we can upgrade these things. Or I guess we can't yet. We're not allowed to upgrade them yet. Alright. Mirror, so we need light alloy, which is aluminum and silicon. Okay. Oh, they actually have it all on that asteroid. That is convenient. Okay, so we need to combine these two in a crucible. Okay. I guess since we already have silicon, we can research solar sails. Also, I have the hiccups. I apologize. The usual mantra of saying, I am not a fish, doesn't appear to be working. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the I am not a fish, it's kind of a psychosomatic thing where sometimes if you tell yourself I am not a fish, it will stop hiccups, but it is not working in my case. Usually does, isn't working right now. Alright, speed up a bit. Oh, fast forwarding actually takes down your tech points. Ooh. So that is something I have to keep an eye on, because it does take tech points. Alright, so where was I going with this? Light alloy in a crucible. So I need to take those two. In a crucible. Oh, we actually have to put it down there. Oh. But not without... Oh, no, we need energy? Energy, I thought you never asked. Let's research solar panels. Oh, no. Alright, well, keep extracting. Alright, energy, solar panel. What do you need? Glass. Yes. So, again, we are advancing very quickly here. And I can see how complicated this can get. But complication in a game like this is good. It is something you definitely want to be able to do. I am thankful, though, that the pipes don't actually cost resources, because in Satisfactory and Factorio, the pipes definitely take resources. And sometimes you actually have to be almost cognizant of where you're putting buildings because of the resources involved of just laying all the logistics out. Alright, so we just need to drag them, then connect them into... Okay, so... Oh, looks like we get double energy in certain spots. Alright, we need another one. Okay, we got that going. No, I want the pipe. We get it, Stella, you're smart, but quit standing in my sunlight. Yep, okay. Link to solar panels. Oh, would you look at that? You can link them. Nice. No, it's, I'm very, very much trying to keep my hiccups quiet because my hiccups can be very, very loud. Alright, so we are making light alloy, which we need for mirrors. Okay. So we need to get glass and then to mirror. Okay. Oh, God. I know. How dare I be considerate? How dare I? Let's put it here. And what do we make alloy in? Or what do we make this in? We make it in an optics factory, which will also need... Okay. Alright. I understand what is happening here. Alright, so we are actually just going to route that back to you. Actually, no, we don't want to route it to you. We need to route it to somewhere else. Actually, no, nothing is coming to there, so you are safe to connect to. Okay, so it's sending off alloy. And then put that up top. Yeah, this is a particularly bad case of hiccups because it is just not going away no matter what I do. Alright, am I not doing anything with quartz? Hold on, let me investigate what's going on my other asteroid with quartz. Because I think I'm making quartz, but I'm not actually shipping quartz. No, I'm making oh, I know why, because I'm literally only doing one of these. Okay. All right. So that's this. We need to recall this. There we go. Now we have that being produced. Okay. So now we're getting quartz. And I think we're gonna have to just pick an asteroid here. Because we need the glass and the uranium. So I think we're just going to discover this asteroid just so that we have uranium. And then we'll just transport the glass over here. Oh, I need tech points. Can't fast forward because then I will not have enough. Alright, well, while we wait, let's just look at other things. Because, yeah, the glass will come from here. Or the glass will come from... where is the glass going to come from? Because its glass is being made right there. Oh, I do need to make it a separate thing. Okay, so let's quickly make that. Yeah, because you're making that, and that's what we don't want to have happen. Okay, can I make another launch pad here? No, unfortunately. There's not enough here for me to make another launch pad. Okay. Alright, so we need tech points here. So we're going to make quartz. Alright. So again, we're just playing the waiting game. Staple of this genre of game where you're just waiting on things to develop. Let's see, actually, how many... Yeah, we might have to actually change where we're making things, because I think I think right now, yeah, I would say wait on things to develop, get sidetracked, use the resources you were using, and then wait more. Yeah, that's exactly what is happening. Because I think we might actually have to use this asteroid as a building place. Yeah, because aluminum's being produced, but it's not being... Unfortunately, it's not being routed anywhere. Well, we got the tech points we need. So we can actually land on this thing. And let's go right here. Okay. So for this, we need an optics factory. Let's put the optics factory right there. Because we also need a landing pad. And then we need an extractor. And then we need energy. And then you output to there. Alright, so I need to bring in the... what is it? It is the glass. Alright, I need to bring in glass. And glass also needs to be sent for light alloy. Ew. Ew. Alright, well, first things first. Let's get that laser. Okay, so we want you to go to there. Yeah, there we go. How do we split pipes? Pipe hub. Okay, so that's what we need is a pipe hub. We're also just randomly making scrap, because why not? Yeah, unless I'm missing it, there's not really a way to say outpost only delivers this. We've already got a laser, so that's good. Now we just need to make a light alloy. Okay. Let's put it here. And then we want another optics factory. Oh, we're actually going to need 2 landing pads, because we need the glass. Actually, the glass we can split, so that can become a hub. Alright, so let me actually go back out, because this thing isn't splitting properly. Maybe there's an easier way for me to do this. Because there's only... Yeah, you're only producing quartz. You know, this might have been the wrong planet to do this production on, now that I think about it. Because the problem is that this is getting this aluminum, and it's causing a bottleneck, unfortunately. Splits and merges pipes. Okay. So let me go back out to... because that's making that. Actually, hold on. Which I need to know... okay, you're coming in there. Good. And then... okay. So you are coming in there. We want to split. Okay, pipe hub. That's sort of right there. Draw out as many as you like. You will split the flow evenly between them. Okay. Alright, and then we need another optics factory. Put it like right there. We're gonna need more power. Okay, now we have power. Then we connect it to an output. Nope, of course we can't, because that would have been convenient. Alright, unless we go... oh my, we would have to go very long way away, or we could just build another launch pad. Alright, well, there's jet number 3, for anybody who's keeping track. Yeah, so unless I'm missing something, there's not a way to do what you can do in Satisfactory and Factorio, where you can specifically say, hey, only extract this through this pipe. Maybe we get a building that does it later, but that's what's missing right now. That is what is missing from this game right now. And if we can figure that out, I think we'll have success. Yeah, we're almost done with this sector. Alright, we need 3 more mirrors, it looks like. It should be this rocket here. Yep, there we go. We did it! After all those calculations, the laser sail spaceship is finally ready. Only a 0.001 chance of the sail melting and flying.
Don't you mean a 99.999 chance of success?
Alright, I'm ready to see our new ship get lasered into space. I've been working on overtime to get those cryo eggs ready. Again, I don't know why you did cryo eggs. That's too alien for my liking, but you know. Yoke, you're such a tiny flapper. Can I stash some of my greenery in yours? That's fine, I'll have the coziest egg of all. Come on guys, let's get going, unless you want to arrive a couple decades later.
Get it together now. This is it, the moment of truth.
To the cryo eggs crew, we'll close our eyes here in a home system. When we open up again, we face the unknown. Generating forward momentum. Ooh, cutscene. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got another crash. Woo! Oh Well, again, early access. Gotta love it. Gotta love early access. I think I've enjoyed what I've played a little bit here. It's definitely a game that it needs a little bit more polish, but overall I was very pleased with the hour we spent in it. And I think with just a little bit more, because again, this literally came out like yesterday, kind of a thing. I feel like with a little bit more refinement and a little bit more feedback, they will obviously have a really good game here. But just like Factorio, just like Satisfactory, it's a very chill game meant for you to just relax, veg out, etc., etc. But hey, I mean, if you want to check this out, again, that is Starbirds over on Steam. It is in early access. And yeah, it's, I think I got it for like 15 bucks. So definitely would recommend checking it out if anything you saw today interests you. But yeah, YouTube, this is where we say goodbye. Bye-bye, YouTube.